Hey everyone, in this episode of Internal Architect Concept, we're going to talk about health and recovery. Now there are a couple things that I really worked on when I went through cancer the first time, and that was taking a big interest in my health and recovery. There are two aspects that were really important to me, mostly because of my history and just being a bit of an athlete. And one was sport, and being involved in sport and being active and taking activity to, I guess, a new level for me. And then the other thing was just nutrition and doing what I could to feed myself as best as I could. And it's been a journey. It's been a learning experience through it, but I really feel like I've learned a lot and have done a lot to get better and to keep learning about everything that goes on. And that's what this one is all about. So health and recovery. Wow, you just got the news that you're in remission and there's no signs of cancer present. It is an incredibly overwhelming feeling, and it takes some time to process. It is absolutely okay to take that little time and revel in the accomplishment. Also, I think it's important that you take time and really enjoy the win. I hear pretty regularly from other people that they used to be physically active or an athlete. The key word is that used to. I found that is just a fixed mindset. I used to think that way also. After my professional snowboarding career was over, I was not only angry but injured. The anger I was feeling after my career was over only expedited the feelings of pain in my body. Everything hurt. My knees, my ankles, feet, shoulders, back. I was just really beat up. One, from the abuse that I'd taken as a rider, and two, the lifestyle I was living after the fact. I gave up. I was mad at the world and mad at myself for letting this happen. Now after cancer, I use that anger to consistently work on my health and to stay active. Exercise does a number of things to improve your health. One, it releases chemicals and hormones into your bloodstream that helps you feel happiness and pleasure. Studies suggest that as we get older, we start to lose that production. And second, in the world of natural stress relief, as I learn more and more about my health, I use exercise as a way to help me stay focused and to help me work on the balance that I need in my life. While I was in the hospital during my transplant, I asked the nurses to bring in a stationary bike. I put headphones on and just rode, usually about a mile, sometimes a mile and a half. And when they would let me, I would also go walk around the hallways. I remember counting the steps to figure out the distance that I was walking. I would hit 88 laps in the hallway that would equal roughly a mile. I tried to do something every single day. A couple months after I got home, we ended up getting a family pet. Doctors are not too thrilled on being around pets because of the germ issues. But it turns out my buddy Enzo has been the best motivator for getting me outside. Another big part of the recovery for me was making sure that I was getting the nutrition. One of my interests in learning how the body works is in production of different foods. I couldn't understand why the meals that I was getting in the hospital were always overcooked with simple carbohydrates. As someone that has just had their immune system reset, I couldn't understand why I couldn't get fresh vegetables and fruits. This just didn't compute with me. Once I was out and I was given the okay to enjoy whatever diet I wanted, I started to learn more about nutrition. I worked on becoming aware of the things I was putting in my body and how they affected my energy. This will take a little time for you to work on, but the best way is to start reading the labels of the things that you're eating. So your homework for this lesson is to start taking time and reading the labels of the foods that you eat. I'm sure you have heard that if you cannot pronounce the name, you shouldn't eat it. Make a mental note and start comparing prices to cook your own meals also. I think you'll be surprised. I hope you guys liked the video. There's a lot of pieces and parts to kind of pull from this. So if you have any questions or comments, please hit me in the comment section below and let me know what you're thinking, and I'll answer them as best as I can, as soon as I can. And just want to say thank you. I really appreciate your time and energy into watching the videos, and I will see you on the next video.